Hello, beautiful brides. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome. I am Chelsey Morin with Double Blessing Events, and today I want to talk about if you are cut out to plan your wedding by yourself and do it DIY, or if it would really benefit you to hire a wedding planner and have someone at your side to help you plan the best day of your life. So there are really 5 different topics that I'm going to go over, and I'm going to ask you a lot of questions just to kind of get you to understand, yeah, I'm totally cut out to do this myself, or, oh yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I might need a wedding planner. So the first thing is, how well do you know your dream wedding? How well do you know what it is that you actually want? Do you want an indoor or outdoor wedding? Do you know if you want real flowers or fake flowers? Do you want a really nice ballroom type wedding or a more simple rustic wedding? Do you want to have a sit-down buffet, like a full course meal, or do you just want maybe some heavy appetizers and hors d'oeuvres or a dessert bar? So how well you know your dream wedding is going to help you realize you can do it by yourself, or you might need a wedding planner to help you brainstorm and understand what ideas are actually reasonable and how you can pull those things together. So if someone asked you to draw your dream wedding, would you be able to do it? Or if someone asked you to describe the wedding of your dreams, the wedding that you imagine, would you be able to do it? So that's the first thing. The second thing is the budget. So is the budget, when you hear the word budget, is it something that makes you excited and like, yeah, I love budgets, or something that you're confident about that you've done before, where you set a budget, you knew what your budget was, and you were able to stick to it, and you were able to hold yourself accountable? Or is budget something that makes you squirm, that makes you think, oh, please don't say that word again to me? So how well are you confident with handling money? Do you know how much your budget actually is? Do you know how much you really have to spend? How much are you comfortable with spending? Are your parents going to contribute anything? Or do you have family, friends, or grandparents? So really, how well do you know your budget? How do you know how much you have? Do you know how much you're willing to pay and that you're comfortable? And are you actually disciplined enough to be able to set a number and stick to it? Or do you need someone there to help you through, like, okay, hey, this is how much we have for this is how much we have for this, and help you kind of navigate that, okay? And you know yourself. You know if you're good with money or if it's something that, you'd rather do anything else, right? And the third thing that we're going to talk about is your timeline. There are so many pieces, and you know this, so many pieces to planning your wedding. And I'm laughing because with my own brides that I work with, I have a template and a timeline that gives every single thing that we have to do before the wedding day. And a lot of the time, I'll tell my brides, hey, this is not for you to look at. This is just for me while I help you plan your wedding, because there are over 200 things on that list. 200. But if you're going to do your wedding yourself and plan it yourself, you need to know what all those 200 things are. And you need to know when they happen. You need to know when exactly they need to be done. And I'm talking about how many months before, how many weeks before, how many days before the wedding day. You're going to need to know the order and when to do those things. For example, do you go choose your venue first, or are you supposed to find your dress first? When do you send out your invitations? When do you send out your save the dates? When should you check on your RSVPs? All of those things, plus 195 more, is something that you're going to need to know. And if you don't have a clue, then a wedding planner is going to be so helpful for you, because she's going to have that for you. She's going to have it so that she can help you, and it's not going to be nearly as stressful. But if you are super good at details and you're really organized and you have a system to keep it all in place and to help you through it, then yeah, go for it. You might not need a wedding planner if you know that you're really good at that stuff. So the fourth thing is putting the pieces together. Do you actually know how to do it? You have your dream wedding, or maybe you don't. But then there's a whole other aspect of actually